Welcome to the REBET Sports Betting Live Show. I accidentally put this stream for 2:35 or 5:35, not 5:30 exactly. So I'm sitting here being like, why is this still telling me it's a countdown? Anyway, we're here to go, good to go for today. Gonna be taking a look at some football bets too. I think people know that because we usually get a few extra folks in here for NFL Thursday and Monday. So happy to have y'all. Big shout out to David as always, jumping in and helping out with the comments so I can make sure I'm tracking the bets that you guys want to put out. We got a lot to look at. I have only a few bets already in the VIP. So that is something that we're going to do together here is find some bets for sure as people start coming in. So got some looks here from Marcus Price. What's up, Marcus? Good to have you, man. Phil Phillips. David's waiting for the comments. Appreciate you, man. Daddy Herbs, like the name. James Harden under ladder. Oh, yeah. Last night was beautiful. So beautiful. I wish I had gone all unders on James Harden in that one. Love that. Sorry to y'all that took him for king of the court. Looking at you, Street Cred, if you're not in here yet. What's up, Free Sauce? I believe Free Sauce been cashing lately. He's been doing some late night cookups as well in the VIP chat. So he and Hannah, not Hannah, have been finding some pretty good winners in there. He's got his own channel in the Discord as well, in the free part too, if y'all are interested in his stuff. But appreciate all the work you put out, bro. You want to look at Jaren Jackson with no Edie and John Morant. Yep, for sure. I think we got to look at my boy Santi as well, Santi Aldama, right? I'm pretty sure we should look at that. Phil, what's good, man? Jalen Wells, over 14.5 PRA, Aldama on the points, Barnes on the RA. Jacobs over 18.5 receptions. Let's go. My guy's all over the place. I like where you're at, Phil. The Jacobs reception. Yeah, I like Jacob on both yards. I'm not scared of Jacobs to get rushing yards tonight. Someone like jump in there and tell me I'm crazy. I have a dude that is always in the comments of the football videos, Michael Haddad, and he's awesome and always brings he kind of keeps me in check, to be honest, if I say something wrong. And he was bringing up how he didn't even have any argument is my main point. My main sometimes detractor it was the one who was like, yeah, I think you're spot on. So when Michael Haddad tells me that I'm doing well, then I feel the love. David, what's up, man? You got a Thursday night parlay with Jacobs on the rushing and receiving. So you took the alt for the 70, right? Jordan Love on the pass yards, Laporta on the receptions, and Gibbs on the rush yards. All looks good to me. Looks like you took some alt stuff, but if that gets you 2-1, make sure you throw that in the parlay calculator. I'll bring that up on my screen here in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But make sure you do throw that in the parlay calculator. I'll tell you, the bets have learned, the books have learned that we know how to calculate if a parlay is worth it with the juice we're getting, and they've started to make it a lot better. So I'm a little bit less like no parlays than maybe I have been in the past. Vooch going off tonight from Daddy Herbs. Yeah, let's take a look at Vooch without Kobe White, and then I think Giddey is also questionable. Not really sure how Giddey does impact or doesn't impact. I'm probably going to look at some court IQ stuff today to show you guys a little bit more about how you can look at guys playing with or without other dudes and how that impacts them. Yeah, Bill's on it. I don't know if Giddey's officially out, but if he ever does get listed, that please jump in the comments and let me know. I don't think I have anything right now about Giddey. Yeah, I haven't gotten an update on him yet. So we're still waiting. He's questionable for Giddey. Jokic under 1.5 threes. Interesting look, Anna. Let me know what you're thinking about. I think you were the one who smacked the Malcolm Brogdon under assist. He got taken out of the game, but he wasn't really getting close. So that was a good look. I'm interested to see the Jokic under threes look from you and what you're thinking about that one. But we'll take a look at it. Yeah, game time for Giddey. Gafford, Bridges, MPJ. Yep, I like MPJ. I took him at 15.5 last night. That's the first one I can give you. Let me get the bottom line scrolling so that you can see the leans that we have going here. This is a bet, is MPJ. I'll put this up. I'll start try to be a little bit better. Bets is different than leans. So bets for Michael Porter Jr. I took him over 15. I'll say over 16.5. I did say that was playable up to about minus 115. So if you can get that at minus 115 or better for MPJ on the points, I still like him. I've been kind of refusing to bet him, but when he plays with Jokic, he's nasty. We can look at that a little bit, but I'll just put that up on the bottom line. I don't want to waste time talking about bets that I already took so that you guys can just know what's good. Let me just try to get to a few more things here. What's up, Nate? Always good to have you, bro. Michael McIntosh is rolling with our boy Daft previews on Zach Collins over 11.5 points and Kyrie under 2.5 threes. I don't think Kyrie's going to get less than 3 points. So I'm sure you meant the threes, but what's good, Phil? What's up, Travis? Let's get it. Let's see. Robert Washington. What's good, man? Nate wants to look at Harrison Barnes points and rebounds without Wemby. Yeah, let's definitely put Harrison Barnes in there, please, David. Yeah, I'm going to start to add that. and get it going. Let me open up the doc so I can start asking you, David, if you could throw some stuff on the up next when you get a chance. Should probably be in the live doc that I created to do this. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we'll throw that in. Let's throw Jaren Jackson Jr. in alongside Harrison Barnes. We'll throw so we got Triple J, HB, and we've got Jalen Wells, PRA. Yeah, you might as well grab like pretty much all of that right there that you're currently grabbing, David. That's perfect. Thank you. Let's see. What's good, Jacob? Got some good looks from Jacob last night, I believe. And then wheelchair driver Vassell points. Yeah, we should look at Vassell. Might as well throw him in there. What's good, Alan? Yeah, Pods. Is he at 18? That's PA. Ah, man, I thought that'd be PRA, but let's throw Pods in there as well. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, so no, I don't think Ja's out, right? He's good to go. So Beal points. I don't usually bet on bad Beal. I'll be honest with you, man. We can see it, but let's see. You can't get in with the code VIPDISC. Well, let's see why that is, Alan. Hit me up on, if you're not on Discord, hit me up Twitter maybe. Either way, let's try to work that out. We can make it happen. I'll get my team on it, which is me hitting up WAP support. Lions, yeah, Lions for the front seven is super banged up. We talked about that. Dude whose name I'll never be able to pronounce, and what's his name? Who's also out there, other inside, was DJ Reader inside, D tackle for them. They're all out. Yeah, everybody likes Jacobs. I think that's great because I think we're getting good value on Jacobs. Larry Stone Cold likes it. Hart and Pirtle for 10 boards each. Let's do that. Let's throw Pirtle in there as well, and Scottie Barnes, if we didn't mention that, because those two dudes are going to impact each other. And I want to take a look at that stuff with you guys here in a minute. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I see y'all in here, so I appreciate it. We got David making sure that we get the comments. Good vibes. Appreciate you, Daddy Herbs. Good vibes. Yeah, everybody, best of luck tonight. All right, let me start sharing my screen. I gave you guys on the bottom line. We've got Michael Porter Jr. as a bet that I like already. I took him 15.5. That was last night. That's what you get with the Discord, the VIP access. You get those lines before they move. I don't want to say we're moving lines yet because I'm crossing my fingers that we're not. We'd like to stay a little bit more incognito, but all right, cool. I like what we've got here. We got Scottie Barnes on the rebounds. Let's throw what's his name? I'll take care of this real quick. I'm going to add Pirtle next to Barnes as well, because I think we look at them together. And I think we know we're talking about the rebounds because we're playing OKC, and that is where they are the weakest for sure. So let's get my screen up here so I can start sharing some of this stuff. If you would, as we all jump in, we got a lot of people coming through now. So go ahead and like that video for me so we can get this a little bit more boosted. We can, get it in front of other people. Let's not bogart all the winners here. Let's get the prop slide up. What do we want to promote right now? I'm going to talk about REBET. That is one that I know a lot of people don't have. And as my friend Daft very astutely pointed out in his video last night, it's now super available if you want to get if you want to use REBET. So definitely, if you don't have an account yet, I'm still offering you guys the opportunity. If you sign up for an account using code LYB at REBET, it's now available in 46 of 50 states. So most people should have access to it. Sign up, use the code, deposit $10 so that you can play in there. And then I'll go ahead and get you guys a free month in the VIP Discord. So that's still available. Just got to hit me up if you do use code LYB to sign up for REBET. Go ahead and hit me up for a free month in the VIP Discord, and you can see what it's all about. Also, last thing I'll say, if you guys need if anybody's interested in sports betting consultation, you want some one-on-one help with what you got going on with your sports betting so that you stop losing money, get rid of some of those bad habits, hit me up. Even if you're not in the VIP Discord, happy to give people a free consultation. I've got like 4 already signed up from offering this to you guys. So hit me up there. Let's get into it. Also, I guess I should say too, code LYB would get you something off of Props Madness, and that is officially live. So if you do want to use Props Madness, but you don't yet have an account, that's what we're going to be using here on the show. So definitely want to use code LYB to get your 25% off. And if you did sign up for a Props Madness account and you didn't use a code, hit me up. We can retroactively get you 25% off your next month. So shout out to Pips. That dude is doing great work with this site. All right, let's look at, I want to get to the Toronto game because that's kind of what I was looking at right before the show. So, and I will say, I know we're going to talk about, I mentioned CJ McCollum in my video that I put out last night, and I do still like it, but I just don't know what the hell this team's going to do now that Brandon Ingram is in and everybody's playing for them. So I'm a little bit out on CJ. That's the actual last one I was looking at. What I also wanted to look at was Scottie Barnes, and I know we got kind of nailed on the rebounds. We only got 6 when we needed 9 from him last game. Plus, I actually laddered him to 10. But we've got such a bad rebounding team, and Pirtle is questionable. Right. So whomever's asking about Pirtle, I believe he was added late to the to the injury report. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. I'm pretty sure I saw that right. Kristaps, Drew, getting my updates here. Getting a lot of football updates. Duncan Cade. Yeah, Pirtle's added to the questionable list. I'm just making sure I'm not lying. So with Pirtle questionable, if Pirtle's out, man, what I was looking at was what happened last season. If you look at them last season versus the Thunder, Pirtle had 19 points and 12 boards in that game, right? He had 21 rebound chances. You look at Scottie, he had 1,000,000 rebound chances against this team last season. Head to head on the boards, he had 7 boards, but 21 rebound chances. So just as many as Pirtle, but Pirtle was getting all the boards. He's bigger, he's a better rebounder. He's already down there as the center. So it makes sense. And for Scottie, he's probably going to be guarding small people. Like the power forward is Jalen Williams. So it's not like he's going to be guarding a big in this game either, which means I don't know how much we like the rebounds for where he's going to be on the court. But if Pirtle is out, then he's going to have to play bigger. He's not going to have a choice. The next best dude to come on is going to be Chris Boucher, who is not a rebounder. So I'm keeping the rebounds a possibility here. Once we get the final Pirtle news, just keep that in mind. It's a strong lean. I want to see. Yeah, he only had 9 rebound chances against the Pacers. I really thought he was going to end up with like 15 and get like 10 boards in that game, but we obviously didn't get that to come through. Either way, the boards for Scottie is a lean. For Pirtle, I think it's the same. Is he 10.5 still? Yeah, I think 10.5 is still a pretty beatable number on the rebounds. You could add the points. I don't feel the need to. I know he has been scoring, but if you look at just on FanDuel Fantasy Pros, really simple site here to show you team defense. This is not it. Team defense versus position, which I'm sure you guys have seen me use multiple times now. This is linked in the description of the video. So if you don't yet know how to get here, you can just easily use that link and bookmark it if you need to. But if you look at centers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, they are bad, limiting that to centers. Now, the other thing that scares me a little bit from Pirtle is that Isaiah Hartenstein is in here. Chet has never been the best rebounder. He's gotten better this season, but he was in without Hartenstein. Then they played without a center, so they were definitely giving up rebounds to centers. Now they have a really good rebounding center. So in their last 7 games, it's not quite as ugly when on the rebounds, right? They're still bad. I guess they're just slightly less. They're giving up slightly fewer, but I guess they're still bad even in the last 7. And Hart's been out there. So yeah, for sure. I'm with that. I think the Pirtle rebounds is still very playable. Just got to see if he's in 10.5 right now for him. Like I said, I wouldn't feel the need to add the points to the Pirtle rebounds if that's what you guys want. Pinnacle obviously doesn't know if this is like the sharp book, right? -115 on both sides because they don't know. They think it's a 50-50 bet themselves. So they're just trying to make the vig out of it. So I like Scottie if he's out. And if Pirtle's in, I guess I'm not comfortable enough to take that. But I appreciate you, Free Sauce, having my back, bro. I would appreciate a like, y'all. It's pretty simple. You just use your mouse. You go right to the bottom. You'll be able to find it. I know you guys know how to use it. So yeah, for right now, Barnes and Pirtle are stay away, but I think Scottie's good for the rebounds. If Pirtle's out, I'd just be scared that he'd get his rebounds gobbled up by Pirtle again if he's in. So that's where I'm at with that. The Thunder are just also filthy nasty and have not been missing many shots. I think this will be a closer game than we probably think, but let's see what else we got down here. We can probably move Scottie and Pirtle for now, David. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at Triple J. We'll get in here for this Memphis game. So for Memphis, Sack, this is 241 total. So that's one thing to always keep in mind. Are we expecting a lot of points in this game, or what's the pace going to be at? I kind of want to check out the pace for both teams real quick. If I look at all markets for this Memphis game down here, yeah, 242. So it's not even getting bet too far down after it got up to 244. That's crazy. So let's, I just want to go to, I got it right here, NBA stats real quick and look at the advanced stuff to look at their pace for both teams. I'm going to go to the last 5 for a minute. Let's see what the pace has been at. Yeah, the Grizzlies still number 1 in the league. And I believe Sack has been playing a bit faster. I guess not. They're still playing relatively slowly compared to what we expect we remember them from last season, right? The other thing here is we're looking at Triple J. I'm wondering if what's his name is starting Keon Ellis, but that probably won't impact Triple J. So let's just look at him directly real quick. So we look at him and we're calling him the center. Obviously, we still have no Zach Edey. The thing to like about his points, goddamn, wait, oh, this didn't update yet. There we go. Thank you. The thing to like about his points is, if I go back to it, is going to be the spot up stuff, I would say. That's my first inkling when I think of a team playing against so this is the team that gives up the most points per game off the spot up. Triple J, especially with Ja out there, is definitely a catch and shoot guy, right? That's how he's getting a lot of his points when Triple J is out there. Also likes to go to the free throw line. And then transition, this defense has actually been number 1 in the league, limiting transition points. And we also know he likes to get out into transition because he's usually got a matchup advantage in terms of his quickness against other centers. So that's what he tries to use in transition. This team's going to get out in transition. It's a big reason why I like the Kings actually to surprise people in this game. I think a lot of people are still. I know that I'm pretty sure they're still favorites. No, they are. They're not. Yeah. So people are still really feeling the Grizzlies here, and I kind of am like zagging a little bit, liking the Kings in this one. I would take +4. +4.5 was a nice number. It got bet down a little bit, but I still think that's a good look. When you consider that, I don't think that means there's going to be fewer points. I just think the Kings are going to actually be able to kind of turn things around in their season. Versus play. Let's look at versus play type real quick. So I'm going to go to advanced filters here. This is one of the best features of Props Madness is the ability to go into advanced filters and look at how he's performed against other teams that are similar to this one, right? So when we look at teams' defensive play type, oh, thank you, Free Sauce, my man. All right, wait. Thank you. And David, see, this is huge, David. Like I'm trying to convey to you how important it is to have you, man. And just being able to know that like that happened because I can only see half. Anyway, I appreciate it. So Scottie's are they going to take this down? They probably are, right? 8.5 is still even money on DK. If you can hit that right now, do it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that in. I got a text. I need something that texts people at the same time that it puts stuff out in my VIP Discord. What could possibly go wrong there? That's what I should do. All right. This is, let's do Scottie Barnes. Oh, we're going back to it. He might burn us again. I don't give a fuck. Scottie Barnes plus 100 on TK. All right, please put that in. Please put that in. All right. This is fast moving things here. 8.5. -120 is on the other book. So Pinnacle took it down. We might have to go right to the source. Let's pull up DK and I'll just pull up FD as well while we got it loading here and see what's good. Because yeah, this is a bet I like, and this is new. This news is moving. So like before the books can move is when you got to try to get it in. I tried to get it in just now on, that's what she said. I tried to get it in. I got it phrasing, man. I've been got it in on DraftKings here. And yeah, they took it down everywhere on FanDuel. I hope it was played. I even told my dude to just get it in as soon as Pirtle News comes out. So I hope that happened. TBD. So Scottie, yeah, 9 is -110 on DK and moving. Like I would play the 9+ to -120. So if you get Scottie Barnes at 9 boards, playable to -120. So just keep that in mind. Finishing this up real quick. All right. Cool. We got Scottie in. I'll get that in on the bottom line right now. Things are moving fast. Cool. I like it. Let me update that right now to add Barnes over 8.5 rebs. I'm writing -120 here because that's the lowest price that I would take it at right now. Consider that. I think the other thing is the matchup, but nice, bro. Good look. I like that. And then yeah, Scottie versus Shy, Canadian pin. Is Scottie? I don't think Scottie's Canadian. Is he just plays in the? I mean, yeah, I guess it's a Canadian versus a dude on the Canadian team. That's fine. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we don't know about Giddy yet. Just see you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys in the comments who are helping out with some questions that we have. I can see y'all play on the certain apps that might not have, but yeah, Rebet's a good one. Just one more reminder. I'll give you 2 things. Please like the video. We got roughly another couple hundred people in here since we last reminded you, so it would be helpful to do that. Much appreciated. And if you do want to get into the VIP Discord, up 22 units on the season right now, a quarter of the way through. And REBET is something that is a really awesome sports betting app right now that just gives you more options. Obviously, you can see right there, if you use code LYB, you get 100% deposit match up to $100. Plus, I will give you a free month in the Discord once you deposit the $10 after you sign up for REBET. So just another option to make sure you can shop those lines when you're playing those DFS pick'em apps as well. But all right, let's keep it rolling here. A couple other things. Dick is in. All right, good to know. Always like it when Dick makes it in. Good stuff. I don't know how that impacts shooting. Yeah, I guess honestly, Dick might be a good look if he's spraying from the corners. Where does Dick usually spray from? I guess mostly up top. I can't believe he's actually getting closer to the bucket than just threes. Most of his shots aren't even necessarily threes. 9 of 17, 4 of 9 were threes. 6 of, I guess they still are kind of at least half his shots are threes. And they're not quite as much from the corner as I thought they might be. But Scottie's also back. This team is bad against the spot up because the Thunder forced the ball out of the pick and roll ball handler's hands. That's why they're second best. Scottie on the dimes might be a look too. If we're going to take spot up shooters against the Thunder, why are we also betting on the word? Oh, they're more exploitable. So per we got the rebounds here. What about the dimes? 6.5 on the dimes. Is that mispriced? Yeah, it's 7.5 on Pinnacle. Is that really still available? Caesars minus 117 on Caesars for the dimes. But I'm thinking, like, well, what did he do last? I don't think he actually had very many assists against them last season. I'd have to go into that game log, though. 23-24 head-to-head. No, he had 9 against them last season on 15 potentials. I think we go with the assists, too, for Scottie, not just the boards. And I think someone asked about the RA, and I think that's probably a good look if you can still get it. Let me see on the dimes where we got Scottie at. So, yeah, 7.5 at plus money or 7 plus. I bet if you take over, can you take over 6.5? Yeah, minus 148. Do I care about that juice? Maybe we do just take the rebounds and assists. I still like the rebounds. With Pearl out, that was the bet. I wanted to attack. I'm not going to second guess that. But if we look at the combo here, combined player props is what they're calling it now. Oh, no, this is like players. Yeah, okay, no. Where's player combos right there? All right. So pulling this up to see the RA for Scottie, probably at the bottom. Assists and rebounds. Now he's at 16.5. Yeah, because the rebounds are going up. But yeah, the dimes, I mean, maybe the play is you just take the 7+ for him and combine it with the boards. Let's see what that does real quick. We can get a little daft parlay science up in here. So this is points. I want the rebounds. This is just not the best user interface, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I don't have a deal with this sports book, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. Scottie boards. So A+ is now down to minus 320. Holy shit. So this is basically 9.5 now everywhere for him. So yeah, but the assists are still there at minus 148. Do we care to get 7 of them? I mean, he's been doing that, right? This season. We know he had a good game against them last year doing the same thing. Might have even had IQ in there. So this year, though, since being back, I mean, the 15, 16 potentials, 12, 19, 15, 16. So you like him to get 7 on roughly 15 potential assists? I do. Yeah, I really, really do. Is that the only place you can get 7, though? Yeah, that's the only place you can get 7 is on DraftKings. I don't even know if I can give that out, to be honest. This is what I mean by I didn't have my picks ready for the ones I wanted to play just yet with all this injury news. So that's why we're doing this together now, y'all. You're just kind of getting insight into the stream of consciousness here. Oh, man. All right. I'm putting him down on the dimes. Let me see. Did they even have this back up? Not even on FanDuel. 6+ assists for Scottie is minus 290. 8+ assists is minus 105. And over here, it's not even anything good for the assists as well, right? We said, oh, this is same game parlay stuff. If we get out of here to just go to the dimes, player assists, yeah, 7+ minus 160 or minus, yeah, see how badly yeah, okay, it's gone. While I'm sitting here waffling over it, it's fucking gone. So you got to take 8 dimes for him for plus money. On the season, he's at like 7 something, 7.2 right now. And yeah, getting 8 is not something he's done super consistently, except for in these last 4 with this team. It's still 4th best at limiting assists. All right, I'll stay off of it for now. We got Scottie on the boards. That's where they're the most the most vulnerable. So, all right, let me pull back up what we have coming up next here. Let me I do want to look at Jalen Wells. I'm interested in that Jokic under. Not sure if Anna ever got back to me on what the look was there, but I'm still interested in that one. Would still like to know if you're still around, Anna B, I believe. Let me know what you were looking at with the look there for the Jokic under 1.5. All right, let's look then at that. Well, I'm not. Zach Collins was one that was a pretty interesting. I think it was actually a little bit of a Other thing, real quick, sorry. If KJ Simpson gets some props up, please let me know. Something that's not Ladbrokes. I'd like to play the assists for KJ. I do think he's going to get some minutes here. This is one of these sneaky looks where, like, if you're paying attention to the Hornets, Micic didn't play the fourth quarter at all against the 76ers. He was a plus-minus of -8 in that game. So they ended up playing KJ Simpson, who was the rook. They put him in at point guard against the Sixers. He played 28 minutes compared to Micic's like 19, and he played the entire fourth quarter, was a +8, like I said, had 9 dimes on 12 potentials. If we get this at like 5.5 assists for KJ Simpson, I love that over for him. So if we can keep that in mind, if we see those props up, that'd be fire. The Juice likes Jokic under. We can skip over that real quick. Where's the Denver stuff? Where you at? Oh, right. They're leading the pack here. So Jokic on the under, he's at 29 points, huh? 29.5. Still saying 27. Oh, if you can get under 29, cool. But this is saying this might have gotten bet down from 29. So you've got this at 20.5 here. Bet Online has this at 26.5. I think that's still a good look. I mean, it's not like they just shut him down because they have good centers, to be honest with you. If I go to his stuff head to head last year, I guess they did shut him down last year. I thought he did better in the points. Let me put it this way: StatMuse. I want to see the last 2 seasons. Jokic versus Cavs last 2 seasons. Only played last season. So what about, let's do last 4 games. Last 4 games for Joker. 28 once, and everything else is a nice under. So I see what you're saying. If you can get that for under 29.5, that's crazy. Free sauce. They want us to take a triple double for +400. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Against the Thunder, like, what are you, crazy? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good look for Jokic on the under points, like at your own risk. But that actually does make sense to me. I took Donnie Mitchell on the under too. I guess I'll let you guys know that I am fading him as well. So yeah, keep that in mind. You got Jokic at plus odds. Oh, that's why I piqued my interest. Okay, so you're talking about the threes here again. And it's plus odds for the under. He's averaging 1.2 on the season. We're talking about the Cavs, and he's going to have Jared Allen on him out there. If we look at threes for centers on the season, where's Cleveland at? They're not exactly awesome. They are playing drop D as well. So I think you got to keep that in mind, that if Jared Allen's playing drop D, that they might be vulnerable to the 3 for the center. How many did he do anything against him last year? Let me just see one more time. Assists on the 3. Yeah, no, not really. So yeah, it's a good, based on history. I mean, he didn't even take one here. This was just 28 minutes and they lost by 12. Not sure what that was about. And then 35 minutes, 26. He only took 2 of them. So it doesn't really look like he's taking very many against them for whatever reason. If we look at the last 4, he's had 2 games prior here in 23. So like 2 seasons ago. Just want to make sure everybody was playing real quick. Yeah, Jared Allen was in. Evan, this is the lineup, just minus Donnie Mitchell. That might be a good look at plus money if he's not even attempting him. Now, last year, how many did he attempt is the question on average, right? Like if we look at last season, regular season, and look at his threes that he attempted, 3. So he's looking at usually attempting like about 2 to 3 threes, right? Last season. This season, if we look at him in the regular season, 4, 7, 3, 7, 7, 2, 3. I mean, it's similar. It's a little bit uptick in the amount of threes that he's shooting this year. So it's like 3 or 4. If it's 3 or 4, he's got to hit 2. I still think that's a good under, to your point. Obviously, he shoots a really good percentage, but let me just see Jokic stats last 2 seasons. 3-pointers. So last season, 2.9 attempts, and this season it's up to 4.3. Says he's at 2.3 made per game. So, oh yeah, this season he is too. Okay, cool. 2.3 made per game. Yeah. So on a pretty good percentage, what's he shooting? 52%. That's an outlier for sure. I can see that at plus 100. I don't think that's worth it for me, but I can see the Jokic. We can move that one off. But I like that. That one is definitely one that we can consider. So yeah, thanks for putting that up. If you don't know about StatMuse yet, definitely a great site that is pulling through from everywhere on the internet. So it's really helpful to be able to just sort of put in really quick stuff. My favorite way to use this platform is literally like Scottie Barnes with and without Jakob. Isn't it like Jakob Poeltl? last 2 seasons. So, and this is just going to get, I mean, this isn't an end all be all, but at least it just gives you nice and simple right here, just comparatively. In the last 2 years, he's played 71 games, 60 of them with Pirtle, 11 without. When he plays without him, he gets 1 fewer point. He gets 2 fewer boards. Wow. And we just took him for the boards. I still like it. But what the fuck? In 11 games, 5.9, he gets fewer everything. So he's just better with Pirtle. There might be more to that. But either way, this is something I like to do. Hopefully it's screw me to show you guys that. That's what StatMuse is best for. All right. So Jokic, good on that. Thanks for pulling that back up. Let's just look at the Christian Braun while we're here. Can you add Vooch to that too, please, David? We'll look at Vooch as well. I know some people in there are looking at it and getting there. Appreciate you, Matt. I'm probably not going to remember that just now, but hit me up if you're on Discord or on Twitter at JL Boogie. Is the name. So I would hit me up there. Give me that screenshot. We can get you into the VIP Discord for a month. No problemo. All right. The Christian Braun stuff here. Christian Braun. So he's down to 11 points the last 2 games, 7 shots and 7 shots. Don't love to see that. The rebounds are not. I thought you might have said 6.5 for the rebounds, but there's no way, right? These are at 4.5 on the boards. I kind of like that. The other thing here is with Joker, I actually think he gets more boards. So on the season, he's at 5.1 per game. With Nikola, he's at 5.1 per game. And without Nikola, he's also at 5.1 per game. All right, that's cool. So 5.1 against the Cavs, 14th in rebounding. Let's see what they are. What do we even call this dude? So we got Jamal. I guess we call him the shooting guard. It's Jamal, him, Porter, Gordon, Jokic. I'd actually call him a small forward, to be honest, but let's just see if there's a difference here in the rebounds and how this team allows them. Small forwards rebounding against the Cavs. They are top 12-ish, limiting rebounds to small forwards. What about the shooting guard? Shooting guards can get boards against them. So do we consider Christian Braun a shooting guard? The only reason I ask is because Michael Porter Jr. Is also taking like shots from the shooting guard spot, right? He's out on the wing, catch and shoot. That's what he does as well. What does this dude do to score? Does he get in transition mostly? Yeah, transition. And then the spot up is his second most used shot. But Michael Porter Jr. is their main spot up shooter that they're looking for. Let's do it this way. What about when he's playing with Aaron Gordon and MPJ and Nikola? And I believe Aaron Gordon's good to go. I don't think he's going to any fear of him being out. If we look at the boards, actually a few more. 5.2 per game in 9 games this season with those dudes. 10 rebound chances, 9, 5 against Utah, but they only played, well, he played 33 minutes. He only had 5 rebound chances. 3, 8, 8, 10. So he's at about 8 or 9 rebound chances to get 5 against the Cavs. I get that they're giving up more boards. I think he's probably a pretty good look for the rebounds. I wouldn't be touching the points quite as much. Don't trust it with everybody in. I know he's had a nice season, but if you look at him like with these dudes, still he's at a few fewer points per game than when those dudes are out. And it's at about 14. Still probably decently exploitable. What about the points for shooting guards? Probably not bad because they give up spot up. Yeah, so actually some points aren't bad because they give up spot up stuff. So that's why I took Michael Porter Jr. I don't have any plan on taking the points for Christian Braun, but I think the rebounds over 4.5 are not a bad look. I'll put that on the bottom line as a lean as well. I'm gonna make that one a lean. All right, leans, Braun over 4.5 rebs. I think you still get that for what, the minus 110 on the rebounds. Minus 110. Fliff is offered. Wow. Caesar's at plus 104. Wow. Yeah, you're getting gypped at minus 110. That does make sense that it would be a little bit better than minus 110. There seems to be some discrepancy here. All right. I'm going to leave that one up there. If you can get this at plus 110 is only on Fliff, 104 on Caesars, 102 Rivers, 100 BetMGM. I'm just going to say anything plus one. Yeah, I mean, minus 105 or better is honestly a good look. I obviously haven't done the math to get that exact number, but that's where I'm at right now with my lean for this one. So we're good on CB, but I wouldn't be touching the points for him necessarily. I don't think it's a bad bet, but if you wanted to play him, I'd be looking at the rebounds by themselves. Let's get down here because I was interested in Brandon Podziemski and looking at some of the stuff with him. It's tough to bet on the Dubs right now. They're going to be without both Draymond and Steph Curry. We know that. Also, just want to see, because I just thought of it and I have ADD and I want to see if KJ Simpson gets any lines yet. Come on, KJ. Give this man a line, you cowards. He's going to play more. Fucking bums. All right, they're scared. That's fine. To whoever is the mole that from the sports books that's in the chat right now, too, first of all. And second of all, get some KJ Simpson lines up, you fucking coward. Pods, though. So, like I said, it's kind of tough with pods. I don't really like the points. I think you look at the RA for him when both these dudes are out. Let's see. Let's see this season real quick. Yeah, let's look at that. The juice. Let's look at that real quick. Let's take out Stephen Wardell. I think it's Wardell Stephen Curry. His first name is Wardell, just so you guys know. Don't need to care about D'Anthony Melton, but and then Wiggs is a game time decision. So we do want to get that Wiggins news out if we can get it from whomever's Hawkeye. I know Free Sauce is Hawkeye and that shit. So Draymond could play tomorrow, but he's not playing today, and that's all we got. So, and our boy Precious is coming out tomorrow. We got a Precious party tomorrow. I love that. Still going to be taking Cat over on the rebounds, my guy. So this is not anything helpful this season, but what about last season when he played without Draymond and Wardell? So now we're looking at 8 rebounds per game. Granted, what were they? They're playing the Rockets. I don't know if we're going to see more Kevon Looney necessarily. I think this is a really good dude to get rebounds against him. Assists are tough against the Rockets, and it looks like he didn't really dime up much more when those dudes weren't playing. He came in on the rebounds. What about the points? Yeah, the points are 13.5. I don't like the points. Now I'm just leaning towards the rebounds. I don't want to just do it on hit rate. We got 12 Bucks, not a bad rebounding team. This is a bad rebounding team in the Thunder. Not a bad rebounding team last year. And then the Jazz, actually not that bad at rebounding either. So yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see. The B pods, boards or assists. So, and that's really the look that you guys are having, right? Like let's see this season. Let's look at this season real quick. Let's take these dudes out. It's tough, though, because with those dudes out, it doesn't matter. And he has not been diming up nearly as much this season. So 5.5. Appreciate you, David. You can leave that one up for a minute longer, too, if you don't mind. The Props Madness one. Appreciate you putting that one up. This is anything if you guys do want to get in on Props Madness. I'll also say, give that video a like. Got another about 100 people since the last time I said that. And would also tell you, if you do have a Props Madness account, but you didn't use a promo code to get it, hit me up directly at JL Boogie on all of the social medias. Just show you. Pull it up right here. This is Twitter for those of y'all that are on there. If you guys aren't on like any social media, I don't know what to tell you. Like, please help me. Like, you got to get on. But at JL Boogie right here. This is the homepage, and then on Discord as well. It is JL Boogie, like that. And not because I had boogers. I don't know. People in basketball just call me that, so that's what it is. But yeah, and a few other names as well that we won't talk about here. B pods on the boards is it. That's all I got right now, honestly, for him is that. I don't know that I can really be messing with too much of that without knowing what's up with Wiggs, because that's the other thing. It's just not that much. There's so many dudes playing so many minutes for this team. It's tough. I don't know why they would have. Yeah, this is, if you get Kevon Looney, this is an under. Like, I don't think he's going to need to be out there to bang with Şengün necessarily, unless, did he play against his team last game? Where do they play? Where are the Rockets at? 7 points. And he played 21 minutes against them last game. Had 11 rebound chances and 7 boards. We'll see if Kevon Looney comes out. I don't know if he's necessarily the dude that we got to target. Kuminga, I would like to take as well. I'm going to stay. I'm probably going to end up staying away from this dub squad tonight. Without Curry, it's just tough to like, and Draymond rather, it's just tough to know who's going to be doing most of the facilitating when they play so many dudes. We have Lindy Waters potentially getting props tonight, even though this isn't officially up in America, obviously. So I'm going to pass on B pods for now. I hate to say it. I really do think, I thought there might be some value there, but I'm not going to be able to find it. Let's get to this Los Bulls game, and still waiting on the Gidey update, right? Nobody has anything for Josh Gidey just yet. So let me take a look. Right, that's true too. Wait, I actually just realized you're making me realize this. To Juice, I appreciate you jumping in, brother. Şengün 11.5 boards. He's going off tonight after getting thrown out of the game with his coach the other night. Oh, right, no, they're playing the Kings. In my head, and for a minute, Şengün was playing the Warriors, and we were going to take his rebounds, but he is not. Oh no, he is. Yeah, he is. Well, I'm crazy, dude. Yeah. Okay, my bad. So for the Rockets, man. It's been a a long day already. For the Rockets, for Şengün on the boards, that I do like that. Let me just take a quick look. The rebounds, what did he do against them last game against this squad they just played? He had 10 on just 16 rebound chances. The Dubs didn't miss until they started coming back, right? That was a massive comeback by the Rockets. And he only played 21 minutes in that game. Because they were getting mauled, and then he just came out, and then they started coming back with him on the bench is really what happened. So I see what you're saying with Şengün, and he's at 10.5 on the Rebs now, which is definitely much more playable to me than 11.5. That's about his thing for the season. I mean, if you look at the Dubs, they're giving up those rebounds to centers. Hope you guys are at least using this as a starting point. This is not end all be all for everything, this FanDuel Fantasy Pros stuff, but it's super helpful. So I hope you guys are using that to make your bets and at least know, like, how does this team defend against this position? And this is on the last 7 games right now. Let me go to the whole season and show centers. Yeah, the Dubs are giving up the most. They don't have Draymond in. So yeah, we probably will see some Kevon Looney in this game now that I think about it, without Day in there. So maybe he's good to go as well. If he's out there, Şengün's definitely not as good on the boards. And you can see that Kevon Looney played 21 minutes. Şengün played 21 minutes. They probably guarded each other a good amount. In fact, I'm going to go into that real quick. I believe I showed you guys this in the video from last night, but this is super helpful. So I highly recommend it, which is going into, and I believe it was November 2nd. November the 2nd that these two teams played. Come on, be right. Look at that. If you go into the box score of the game, you can go to matchups and see who was guarding whom in there to get the exact number. So if I put Alperen, where are you at, LB? Alperen Şengün, if I put him on offense and look at who was the primary defender on him for the most minutes, TJD for 4 minutes, 2 minutes for Kevon Looney. They both held him down really, really well in that game. I don't believe he had many points either. So yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a very similar situation. Maybe you like the revenge stuff, or at least for this team coming out pissed. I do agree. I think I'd be taking the Rockets in this. Actually, I would take the Rockets in this game. I don't think I would, but I don't like much in the props there. Let's get to this one real quick. We've got, and by real quick, I mean however the fuck long it takes us to do this. Twitter, I just want to check the noties again and see if anything came up. Still nothing, right, for any of the Josh Giddey stuff. But I don't know if that matters when we're talking about Vooch. No, he's up 20.5. I'm out. Sorry, y'all. I only bet Vooch at about 18.5 or lower. I don't like 19.5. I don't like 20.5. I like 17.5. And sometimes I like 18.5. But I don't even know that I like it that much in this matchup. I know Wemby's out, but I still think the Spurs win this game. I don't think it's like the Bulls are that much. First of all, Giddey might not even play. And while Wemby's important, this team is actually not that bad without Wemby this season. We do Spurs. Let's do offensive. It's going to be the defensive rating that sucks with and without Wembanyama this season. So without Wemby this season, their O rating drops as well. So it drops 7 points. That is bad. Let's look at the D rating. Yeah, there's going to be, yeah, I'll look at Vassell too for sure, man. I want to see a lot of stuff in this game. Okay, yeah, they're way better with Wemby. That's obvious. I still think that they're going to win this game. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that they're going to come out a little bit harder and better than they did in that last pretty disappointing loss, the way that they did to the Suns. A lot of their main guys played pretty shitty in that game. But for Vooch on the points, yeah, I'm good. The threes, 1.5. He's going to have Zach Collins at him. I don't like it at this price at all. He's only at 2.2 on the season. I know he's gone over a lot, but I do think Zach Collins, when he's out there, is going to at least be able to guard Vooch further away from the basket. So that should be good there. I, unfortunately, am now getting a call, and I need to run, and that sucks, and I'm really sorry to have to do that. Fuck. Nah. Let me buy myself like 5 more minutes. No, I can't. All right. That sucks, y'all. I got to go. I'm going to be getting stuff out in the VIP Discord. Look, if you want to hit me up directly, do that. Like I said, I'm on Twitter. I'll put it in here. Twitter and Discord. Those are the 2 best ways to get a hold of me. I'm here for you guys if you want to talk about some bets today. Appreciate any likes on the video. Sorry that there's a minor emergency that I at least need to get the hell out of here. But at JL Boogie. Put it in the comments right here for y'all. So if you do want to hit me up and you didn't get any bets that you didn't get to the bets that you wanted to in the show, hit me up right here, Twitter and Discord at JL Boogie. I'm down to answer some stuff as I am about to be in the car. It looks like for a second. So I'll be there when you need it. But appreciate it. Yeah, it's nothing bad. It's just something I got to run to. So hit me, though. Like I said, if you want anything about today's games, I'll be checking my phone from the car. I won't be driving. And then I will have a video for tomorrow's NBA slate out. And then we'll be getting player props and everything out for Sunday. Anytime touchdowns for the NFL, all that good stuff. So definitely check that stuff out. Do give that video a like, subscribe to the page if you don't want to miss any of this. I'll be back for the live show as well tomorrow. Big shout out to David for helping us out with the comments and posting all the banners and all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, my bad, Eugene. But if you didn't get to anything, bro, hit me up. I'm around. All right. All right. Best of luck tonight, y'all. Until I see you guys tomorrow. Happy betting.